He's playing aggressive like he did tonight, like he's been. Another scorer, another playmaker, another shooter. He can score at every level, and he has a great feel for the game. And he was good. He was good for us tonight.
Seems like, obviously offense is what he does, but it seems like from his rookie year, he seems to be a little bit more alert defensively.
He is. You got to give him a lot of credit. He's in this gym every day with Luke, CD and those guys getting his work in. He went down there to the G League and Chris Weems held him accountable. I think he took a few steps forward, not just offensively, but overall as a player down there under Chris Weems' tutelage. And, it's showing, as, he's come back up here, and I think it's been, 3 or 4 games now. It's showing in his play. So, got to give that kid a lot of credit. I'm not sure if anyone on our team is in the gym more than him. And, it feels good, when you see guys like that get rewarded.
Draymond, what was the reason for the fast start tonight?
We wanted to win.
Draymond.
You went out. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You went out. Yeah, I can't hear you. Anybody else?
Draymond, Steve categorizes win as satisfying for you guys. How would you categorize it, considering you toppled the team that's at the top of the Western Conference standings? Obviously it's a regular season game midway through the season, but what does this do for your guys' confidence?
Nothing if we don't build on it. It's a great win for us, and like you said, losing 4 in a row, and then the next opportunity step on the floor is against the team with the best record in the NBA. That's a tough situation to be in. But you could tell it was a different team out there on the floor from the moment we stepped out there. And, we've said it all year. That's who this team could be when we defend at the level that we defended at tonight. So, great win. But now, it matters what we do coming out of this win. You look at this win, and this can be a turning point. For anyone's season. But, if you don't come out of this win playing the same type of basketball-inspired basketball, it doesn't matter.
Draymond, you were saying the other day that Steph yells. It's part of his personality that a lot of us don't see. How much do you think his words resonate for everybody else after he got so upset the other night and carried it on?
I think his words resonate more than anyone. Obviously, with his resume, the leader of this organization, when he speaks, it holds a lot of weight for several reasons. Like I said, as the leader of everything that we have, and we also said before, these guys have grown up watching Steph, and so. When you hear his voice, it carries a lot of weight, and I think that showed tonight on the defensive end. I'm not sure if the cameras caught what he was saying, but he was saying get into the ball, a lot more animated than that. But, that's what he was saying, get into the ball. And tonight, I think we could see that from the beginning of the game, that we were into the ball, and it changed our entire game. Defense, obviously, but changed the entire game for us.
Draymond, Mark, and I think I'm here now, but how impressed were you with James Wiseman's play today?
Very impressed. He made some great catches in traffic and finishes. He had some great switches. That wasn't the easiest game plan to follow. But he followed the game plan to a T. He battled with one of the top centers in the league. He was out there with, that group that, second unit's been struggling, and I think they were a lot better tonight, and he was a big part of that, So, as we said all year, we need him to continue to grow, but, definitely satisfied with what he brought to the table tonight.
Hey, Draymond, Mark Medina here with USA Today. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Mark.
I got a question here, but I was just trying to ask guys on different teams this. Do you have a favorite moment with the fans or any kind of like fan atmosphere moment during?
My favorite moment was coming out of the locker room in 2013 when we first made the playoffs for the first time, I think, since the We Believe team, and the second time in 20 years or whatever it was. Just how loud it was. You know, we were trying to play music. They stopped playing music because the fans were chanting loud. We were getting complaints that we had amps in the arena amplifying the noise. That was crazy, you know. I had some fan last night on Twitter that had depressed Warriors fan as his name. That was back when the fans were always depressed. They were never winning, you know, and was extremely excited for the opportunity to play in the playoffs. And I mean, the noise was blowing the roof off Oracle. That was my favorite moment with the fans for sure. It was insane.
Draymond, talking about the bench just a little bit ago, saying how you thought they were better tonight, and this was the first full game that we've seen that second unit of Wiseman, Poole, Nico, Juan together. Just what do you think about them complements each other and works as a unit? Because they're all very young and relatively inexperienced.
Definitely very inexperienced. You know, but I think they worked really well together. When Juan was in there, and also when EP came in for Juan and was with that unit, you know, they worked well together. And you know, they'll obviously need to continue to get more and more reps together. But like I said, tonight they were really good for us, and you know, hopefully they'll continue to grow, which I have no doubt they will.
Draymond, how important for you as a team is to build on that effort tonight, and about the next game, and especially the game against the Lakers, and about you, how close you feel to the Defensive Player of the Year trophy?
It's very important that we build on this. And, you know, going into the Laker game tomorrow, obviously they crushed us right before the break. So, you know, you want to come back and kind of make that right. And also try to build some momentum. We're about to head out on the road for 3 games. So, you know, you want to try to close out strong. And, you know, I don't think there's anyone better than me defensively. You know, that's always been the way I felt. That's not going to change now. And as I said before, you know, we got to win more games. You know, we win more games, climb the standings. I think there's no question that I'll be Defensive Player of the Year, but you know that comes with winning games. So there's a responsibility for us to win, and if we do, there's no defender better than me. So there you have it.
Draymond, kind of going back to the fans, Clay revealed that he got a letter recently from a fan that kind of motivated him through rehab. What does it say about how much he resonates with Dub Nation, that he would get something like that from the fans and it kind of has motivated him through the rehab process?
I think when you're going through what Clay is going through, you're probably looking for anything for motivation. You know, here it is, a second year straight of a rehab, probably even a tougher rehab than the first one. So I think you're looking for anything for motivation. I'm happy he's able to find that motivation through the letter. I'm not sure what the letter said. I haven't heard about it, haven't read it. But extremely happy to hear that he is motivated. You know, his rehab is important to the, you know, the future of this team. So, you know, that's great.